And we are live on Underground Wicked Radio, interviewing Roxxi Red tonight. I want to welcome back Easy606 for a host tonight. And we got DJ Mama Slacker tonight.
Fuck you.
So,
goddamn half.
606, man, it's been a while. Why don't you take the first question? I'm going to throw you right on the spot.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. I want everybody out there to go ahead and spark one up for me. I'm back, so check it out. So,
5 minutes before I can. Yes.
there we go. We got Roxxi Red in the building. Roxxi Red. That name rolls off the tongue. I want to know what that's all about. What's Roxxi Red?
Well, I guess when I got the name originally, I had been LC Red at first because my real name was Laura Catherine. But then I don't know, it just didn't. I felt like Roxy fit better. I think when I first got the name Roxy was from a musical, and then it ended up kind of being like my friend made a joke about a drug reference, like, hey, like addicted like Roxy. So I was like, that's kind of hot. I'm gonna go with that. But I didn't realize at the time that I picked it that there's also a pretty prevalent porn star with the exact same name as me. So that can make things a little difficult on Google sometimes. But
definitely. Hey, Snickers.
Yo.
This is the same girl that I commented on that did the whole
I'm going to go eat chicken now video? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. Girl, I seen that shit, and I told Snickers, I was like, damn, I think I'm in love.
which video?
The video where you were messing around at the end, you're like, I'm going to go eat cook chicken now.
Third on it. What's that shirt say? Castration or something like that?
Yep, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Chaos. Go ahead and take a question, fam.
Huh?
Go ahead and take a question.
All right. If you were stranded on an island, okay, you can only take 3 things: one album, one person, and one type of food, and it's for the rest of your life. What would those 3 items be?
Oh, shit, that's way harder than books and movies and shit. Okay, let's see. For my food, geez, what would you not get tired of? I really like steak, honestly. I'm super simple. I just like a good steak. I'll go with steak. And then as far as, you said a person, and then what was the other one?
Album.
Okay, so for my album, I'm going to go with Tech Nine's KOD.
Yeah.
And then that's my shit. And then for my person, geez, I guess I'm going to go, I think I'm going to get sick of everybody. Either my friend Shonda or my friend Barbie. I would take one of them with me. Stuck on the island. I can't take both. We're girls. I can't get a pass and get 2 people on my island.
Roxxi Red.
Yeah.
What does your family think of your music? Do they fully support you?
Well, my music is varied. You know, I cover a lot of genres. So some of my music they love, like all the lyrical stuff. They really support. They don't necessarily support me pursuing being an artist so much. I guess because I come from my dad was military, my mom was a teacher, and so they really wanted me to get into healthcare or something that basically had a 401k and insurance included. So they weren't super thrilled about me pursuing the music, but they hate the rap. My mom said every time I've recorded, because I'm staying with my parents right now, she says, I think the people are drilling holes in my head every time you do that shit. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell you're saying. She's like, it sounds like fake music. I'm like, well.
They don't understand.
God damn.
Why don't you tell us about the song Ink before we play it?
Okay, the song Ink, that's a song, it's one of 2 songs that I wrote with the help of somebody else. I was signed to a hip-hop label out of Richmond at the time. This was before I was doing hip-hop, so I was signed as an R&B singer. And so I worked on it with my producer, Howie Moskovich of Nashville at the time. And I had been wanting to do something because I feel like, I've got 52 tattoos. So it's very much like a part of like, who I am. And so it was like, I always wanted to do some kind of like, just like an anthem for people, but one that would actually, I guess, like address the deeper meaning of why people get tattoos as opposed to just like some like club thing, like she's got a cherry on her hip, whatever.
Yeah.
So we did that, and then I went through a lot of legal bullshit with this song because I had to sign like a single. I had like signed to a publisher, and then the publisher left, and then like so I've been like fighting for the rights back. I finally got the rights back to the song, just like recently.
I want to give a shout out to Shauna Scott for tuning in. If you got a question for Roxxi Red after the song, put it in the comments. I'll ask her. We're going to cut over to the song, Ink. We'll be right back. Woo woo.
Songs like that a lot. So.
And we are back on Underground Wicked Radio. Interviewing Roxxi Red. We got DJ Mama's Boy, Lord Chaos, a.k.a. Lord
Fuck
Chaos.
off.
Easy 606 on the line. So Easy, take the next question, fam.
I want to touch base on what you said before about KOD. Definitely. Bonus points right there. One of my top 2 tech albums.
Yeah, it's a good ass one.
But let's keep it on that dark tip. I want to know, who's your favorite horror icon?
My favorite horror icon?
Mm-hmm.
You mean like in film and shit?
It can be any aspect. It could be fictional, or it could be a real life person.
Okay. Well, I was like a real sheltered kid, so I wasn't like, I didn't grow up on like Freddy and Jason and stuff like everybody else did. When I started really getting into horror was when around the time that House of a Thousand Corpses came out. So I'm gonna have to go with Captain Spaulding.
Yeah. The Firefly, man. The Firefly.
Yeah, Firefly. Yeah, I love both those movies. Those shit.
Sherry Moon Zombie, man, like that. Everything about her in those. Killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
She's super sexy. I think I went and saw House of a Thousand Corpses in theaters like 11 times when it came out.
God damn.
But yeah, I had a friend who worked in the theater, so it was like free, but I was like, hey, let's go watch it again.
What, Lord
Chaos?
All right. When you were growing up, who was your favorite music artist? That the person could be alive?
Growing up.
Huh?
So it's funny because, like, I feel like my childhood is so different from my adult life. So, like, well, honestly, I think I'm going to go with, when I was a kid, The Offspring. The Offspring was my shit when I was growing up. The Offspring
Nice.
and Violet. And it was funny because, like, I was, like, I told you I was real sheltered. So, like, I was really listening to, like, Spice Girls and Backstreet Boys. And that was, I was, like, my parents wouldn't buy me the Aqua CD because they thought Barbie Girl was, like, a bad influence of a song. But, yeah. But then, like, they, like, went ahead and, like, they were cool with whatever my sister suggested. And so somehow they ended up getting me, like, the Offspring's first album, the self-titled one, which was, like, their darkest album. It's got, like, a song about, like, cutting people's heads off and putting them on stakes in the fucking bedroom and shit. And this is, like, I had been listening to straight Spice Girls before this, so that was, like, a whole different thing. It kind of opened me up to being a juggalo later on, I think. Oops.
It was like, holy shit, god damn.
What the fuck was that shit?
So Easy.
I clicked on some shit on my bed.
606. You ready for the hot seat?
Yeah, let me say one thing before you jump into that.
Okay, go for it.
Here I am, a horror fucking... Here I am. I came up on metal and death rap and horror and stuff like that. This chick came up to, I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
Yes. Oh yeah. I was very much Little Miss All American up until like I guess like right before I graduated high school. I was like, fuck this. I don't want to wear fucking polos and bows and cheerlead anymore. I want to fucking get tattoos and listen to music about cutting people up and shit. I was like, this is just not me. I'm sorry, Mom, I can't do it no more. Like, it's gotta be me.
As she's saying that, Easy, why don't you tell her who you're opening up for? Shout it out.
Who I have opened up for, or who I am, or what? Did you know that list?
Your upcoming show in Ohio.
Upcoming August 4th, drive-by.
I'm sorry, you broke up. Say that again.
Drive-by, the only drive-by show booked in the country right now.
Oh shit! No, that's awesome.
Yeah. I just did Twisted. I did Twisted about a month ago for like the 5th time.
That's what's up, man. Congratulations. I'm still getting on my live music scene. You know, because for so long, I mean, like, I've done a lot of concerts. I guess before I really got into, like, you know, messing around with hip hop and stuff too. I was doing a lot of, like, cover concerts. You know, like mood music at restaurants, like 3 hours of fucking straight singing, just, you know, like, and so like most of my stuff had always been recorded, so I'm still kind of new in the like performance aspect of it.
Yeah. It takes a little while. I'm just not back on that grind because I took a little break. But
here goes the siren. You ready, Easy?
Let's segue to the hot seat then.
Here goes the siren. It's playing now.
Oh, shit. Y'all know what that sound is. Y'all ain't heard that while.
Nope. Been a while since this siren has played on Underground Wicked Radio.
For those who don't know, who's not familiar, those sirens mean it's time for the Easy 606 hot seat. I'm going to ask a few little questions that you might not normally hear. Kind of ease the tension a little bit, kind of make you open up.
I could make a joke. I'm not going to.
We got wide open. Now it's all good. That's what you want to say. I would start off with my famous first question, but DJ Mama's Boy kind of jacked it and twisted it up a little bit. I'm gonna go for the second question. Then, let's see. Roxxi Red, I want to know, what's your favorite porn site?
My favorite porn site? I probably spend the most time on X videos, honestly. X videos or XNXX.
That's dope because she asked and she didn't even front, and that's dope.
To be totally honest, I watch entirely too much porn, for real.
Hats off to Roxxi Red. That was a real ass answer, and I love it. So, Roxxi, I want to know, let's see, what's your favorite top 3 underground female MC?
Underground female. Geez, how many of them do I actually even listen to? I mean, I listen to a lot of Snow. I like Snow a lot. I mean, I know that a lot of people don't really consider her as much because she's a little bit, I mean, she's still underground. She's a little bit of
She came up.
Yeah, I really like Snow a lot. And then, let's see. I like Creation a lot. Well, I mean, the songs I've heard of her, I liked hers a lot. Like Gucci Gucci was like my ringtone for like 2 years. And then, I honestly only just recently started listening to Whitney Payton. I like her shit a lot, but
hell yeah. Is that just me, guys? Somebody breaking up?
She's breaking
the
up.
rest of the heart.
There she is.
I'm breaking up?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, you're good.
Oh, shit. I might have been. Okay. But yeah, I didn't like, you know, other than like ICP and Twisted, I never got super into a lot of the other horrorcore artists. So some of the other females that are more aligned with that, like I didn't, I'm just not as familiar with their music. But like, you know, what I've heard from Raza Kell I like a lot. I think Blase could have been good if she would stop fucking whining.
Yeah.
I think she's, but
emo baby is a little too much.
yeah, you know, it's like, yeah. I appreciate it though.
It's all good. Shout out to Dub P. Shout out. Well, chainsaw or a machete?
I think that I'm really clumsy, so I think with the chainsaw I might end up doing more damage to myself. So I'm gonna go with machete. That one person I tried doing a ladder and I dropped it on their face or some shit.
So there will be no juggling chainsaws from Roxxi Red.
No. I'm gonna say I'm mad.
Here's a controversial question I like to ask. This is a little game I like to play. It's called Kill, Fuck, and Marry. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to put some weird, because I know that you're a juggalette. I know that you've got psychopathic influences. I've seen some of your tattoos, I do believe. And so I made this one kind of for you. We've got Violent J. We've got Oxide. And we've got Boondock.
Oh, I don't want to fuck none of them though. Okay. All right. I'm gonna kill Monoxide just because I don't know. Since his comments with March, so we'll go with that for him. I guess. Fuck. This is such a fucked up question. I guess I'm gonna go with Mary J. Because I feel like I'm probably I guess I'm gonna do that and then. Fuck Boondocks? Oh, this is such an awful question, y'all.
Look. Shout out to Boondocks. She said you can get it. She said Violet J, she's going to wipe you up. And Knockback, she said she just killed you because you ain't coming to the march.
He's kind of a dick. Yeah, if you'd asked me 2 years ago, Monoxide probably would have been in a different position.
Yeah.
You know,
it's kind of fucked up that you would kill homie just because he's not going to march, though.
Well, I mean, but it's. I guess I went to the earlier side. I guess you kill Boondocks, he would really. But,
she just.
Yeah, no, I am.
You know, you can thank the Crow and his little Tyrannosaurus Rex arms. Come on now.
No. Yeah, because I think he's shorter than me, I think. I have no idea how tall he is. But he looks like he's probably shorter than me.
I've opened up for him a few times and met him a few times, man, and yeah, he's definitely... I'm 6'5", so...
Oh, and you're tall as fuck, yeah.
He looks... I look like a midget standing next to him.
Actually, about their size, honestly.
Well, I'm 5'8", and so in heels, I'm right around 6 foot, maybe a little over. So I'm kind of used to being taller than most of the guys I'm around anyway.
Okay.
But,
so Roxy,
in heels anyway.
I'm gonna throw two more questions at you here in the hot seat. Do you collect anything? Do you have anything that you like to collect? I know people collect different random things these days. Is there anything that you like to collect?
I used to collect shot glasses, but only if it's from places that I've traveled to. I don't just go buy random ass shot glasses, but if if I take a trip somewhere new, I usually make a point to get a shot glass that has the city name on it or something. But now I just got all these fucking shot glasses, and I don't drink as much as I used to, and they're now just taking up a lot of space in my house. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep that up.
Dope. So
I can't really collect now.
We're going to have a hot seat on this question. It's kind of a meaningful question, so one you got to think about a little bit. But
okay.
I want to know what music means to you. What does music stand for?
What music stands for? Oh, geez, that is a deep question. What does music mean to me? Music to me is, I guess, emotion put out into a melodic line. It's for me, it's I guess it says all the things that I'm don't always feel like I can put into words, or the things I don't feel like I'm brave enough to voice, and then to be able to either sing it in a song or to hear somebody else sing it in a song. And, it's just very therapeutic. But music has been my life since I was like a little ass kid. I've always been in choirs and whatnot. And it's just, I don't know, it's just always kind of been like my release. It's just my outlet for everything. And very much my therapist.
That's what's up. That's a nice answer. I appreciate your honesty, and I appreciate you for being a sport with the hot seat and not clamming up like some people do.
I'm still kind of new to interviewing, but yeah, definitely, man.
That's what it is.
We're going to cut over to Morphine. But before we play this, what made you decide to write this song?
Honestly, I don't know that I ever actually decided to write any songs other than Ink, because I'd sat down with my producer. But since Morphine was the first beat I'd ever tried to make. It was the first song I'd written completely independently, and it was the first time I'd ever tried rapping ever. So it was kind of like, I think when I sat down, I never really know what I'm making. When I sit down on my computer, I just kind of start doing stuff, and then it's like as I start to put an instrumental together, the words just kind of come to me. It's not necessarily I don't always have a topic in mind when I start. But so for that one, I just wanted to sit down and I guess and see if I was capable of putting a song together on my own. And I think when I first started writing it, I was actually going in a different direction. I was going to make it more of a love song. But then I thought the beat was kind of sexy, so it just kind of evolved into something different. But yeah. And that song's got a lot of meaning to me just because it was my first in so many categories.
We'll be back after this. Roxxi Red's Morphine. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
I was 20.
And we are back
3
on
years old
Underground
in that
Wicked
video.
Radio. Interviewing Roxxi Red. Hell yeah. So Roxy, I suppose I'll take the next question. Where did you grow up?
Yeah,
Where are you from?
I am from Virginia. I grew up in this town. It's like Fredericksburg. It was real country when I was growing up, and then over the years, it's turned into suburbia. But I'm directly in between Richmond, Virginia, and Washington D.C. It's 50 miles to each of them. I lived in Richmond for 7 years, so I'm kind of in the middle of everything. But basically, Northern Virginia is the best way to put it.
I lived in Stafford, Virginia for 3 years.
I hated it growing up. Now I really like it. I hear it a lot, but I really did not like it growing up.
Yeah.
You said you were in Virginia? You lived in Virginia?
Yes, I was. Stafford, Virginia. Hated it. I have
Stafford, Virginia.
Never been to a school where we had security guards and fucking metal detectors. It was bad.
Which school was it?
Stafford, Virginia school. Stafford High.
I went to Stafford High School.
So did I.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Small world.
I hear they put in a police academy since I've been gone.
Holy shit. I
have no idea. I'm kind of old. I graduated in 2004. So it's a whole nother building now. They tore down the old one that had rats and no windows, and they put up a new one finally.
Damn. Is there still a McDonald's in the school parking lot?
Holy
no,
shit.
not anymore.
Really? That sucks.
No, not anymore.
What you graduated in 2004. I was there 94 to 98. I went to Stafford High.
My sister graduated in 95. Her name was Allison King.
Nice.
Did you know her?
What's her name?
She was this blonde. Allison King.
Sounds really familiar.
She was blonde chick. Yeah, I remember she won Biggest Flirt was her high school superlative, and she was dating Brad Perry, the fucking guy who was. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who he is. Small damn world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you were in the grade with Felicia Gillette.
Yes.
She's my ex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no joke.
Was she in marching band?
Yes, that's Felicia.
Yeah, okay. I was in band with her.
She's like half Chinese, half Asian.
Yeah, I mean, if it's who I think, because I know the name, I'm pretty sure it's the same person. I have to look at my yearbook too, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that we were in band together.
Yeah, she was a couple grades under me, but anyways, Easy 606.
What a small world.
Yes, it is. Take the next question, homie.
If you still my sunshine. Okay, yeah.
Shut up, would you?
Sorry about that.
I knew that was coming.
You knew it was coming.
Yes, I did.
So, Roxxi Red.
Yes.
What do you do in your spare time? Besides music, what is Roxxi Red?
What spare time? Like, literally, I'm like, I'm a full-time college student. I go online. So, like, pretty much if I'm not doing school, I'm doing music. That's about it. Or, like, watching, like, beat-making podcasts. I'm, like, really boring. I go to karaoke sometimes. And then I basically just kind of, like, chill at my house and just work nonstop and then go to concerts a couple of times a month. So,
Damn.
I play Pokemon Go. I do play Pokemon Go. That's something, right?
Sounds like my life. Minus Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm like really lame for real. People think that like I be doing all this cool shit. I'm like, I could do cool stuff like, but day to day, my life is like mad boring. It's all good though. Trying to get a degree finished. I'm so close.
Next question.
Wait, what was that?
Next
I'm
question.
trying to get a degree
right.
finished. Super close.
Oh, okay. All right. This is the question that Easy was talking about earlier. Okay.
Okay.
I sat here and I say it in every interview. I took it from one of our friends. Okay. I'm not gonna hide anything. I just sat here and tell him I took it from a friend of ours. Okay. Out of all the artists that are out there in the underground, give me a more or less a reason why I should listen to you over them.
Well, because I feel like I'm offer something that's a little bit more unique. I feel like as far as, I mean, first off, there's really not but so many females to pick from in the underground. But I definitely, I feel like my music is unique because I do everything on my own, and because I combine so many genres. Like I've got a song right now that I've not put out, but it's like half hip hop, half opera. And
nice.
I just think that, yeah, it's got like a well, I can't figure out for the life of me how the fuck to mix it, but it's got like an 11-part it's got an 11-part opera on it, and
damn.
I just think it's, yeah. I'm just like, how the fuck do I do this? It's just, I don't know. I'm just trying to bring something into like a little bit more unique. I think it's been kind of hard finding that because I feel like sometimes people, especially with like white female rappers and artists, they end up trying so very hard to fit a certain mold that a lot of times I feel like they lose what they started with, you know? And
yeah.
I try not to do that, but sometimes I end up fucking myself over because I get like too analytical in my music.
Yeah, that's actually a good answer. Just like yesterday, I forget who it was we were interviewing, but they did a very long-winded, not to sound like mean or nothing like that, but it was long. It was like big, basically, and they just went into like this grandest detail on why people really should or should not listen to them, and I'm like, damn.
Good luck.
And I'm like, yeah. You go into details. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I like to talk a lot. I'm like, damn.
I talk a lot too, but like, and it's funny because I feel like, especially if you're on my Facebook and stuff, sometimes I come across as like I'm kind of self-centered, but I come across very vain and like narcissistic sometimes. But in actuality, I'm a very humble person. So like when sometimes questions like that, it's just like, damn, I don't really know what to say. I don't want to just sit here and be like, because I'm the shit. That's why. That's probably the easiest answer, right?
yeah. That's what they were saying yesterday. He's like, yeah, you got people on that you asked that question to, and yeah, they say because I'm awesome, because I'm better than someone. I'm like, damn it, this is live, and you're just sitting here throwing that out there. It's out there for the dogs. You can't take it back. It's gone.
Right. Yeah, I don't, you know, and my goal is not necessarily to be better than anybody. Like, the only person I compete with is myself. You know, I just want every song I do to be better than the one I did before. That's my main goal. You know, I think if I'm focused on being better than this artist and that artist, then I'm too focused on them and not focused enough on my own music. So
Roxxi Red, who do you want to see yourself doing collabs with in the future?
Oh, geez, there's a lot of people. But the main artist that I want to collab with is Chris Calico, and that's because I feel like, well, he's a large influence on my music, especially now that I'm incorporating the hip hop. But we have similar backgrounds as far as like both, like I was a choir girl, he was a choir boy. We both use like really like heavy harmonies and stuff in our music, and I think that we could make something like super fucking cool. That's like my biggest artist that I want to collab with right now. But I but in general, I just want to work with as many people as I can. You know, I just like, I feel like I really like doing collabs with other artists because everybody brings something unique, and I feel like I can learn from every artist that I work with. You know, sometimes it's learning what not to do, but generally it's learning good things. No, I did not.
Easy 606. Question, fam.
Next question.
Yes, sir.
I always tell you, when you work for me, I'm gonna bring that wicked, that raw shit.
Oh yeah.
What are your big girl panties on that one?
I could do that.
All right. So,
if we were.
One of the topics that gets me really in a debateful type mode, I want to know your stance on modern. I want to know your stance on modern hip hop. Like, what the fuck?
I'm sorry, I broke up for a second. Oh, hang on 1 second. Oh, this way. Hold on, take a go. All right, say that one more time. I'm sorry, you broke up for a second.
All right. I want to know what your stance on modern hip hop is. I want to know what the fuck is this bubblegum and mumble rap that's taken over the whole entire industry. What's your stance on modern?
I think it's. I mean, I think it's definitely in a transition state, I guess would be the nice way to put it. I think that I don't necessarily dislike everything. I don't listen to the radio, so like if you ask me about like a specific mainstream artist, chances are I don't know who the hell they are. But like from what I've heard, like some of the beats on shit I really like. So it's like stuff I wouldn't mind listening to in like a club atmosphere if I'm not drinking, just chilling. But like as far as like, I miss when like I felt like hip hop had a purpose at one point, you know, and it was to tell a story, and it was to make you think. And now it's just like, I mean, you're thinking, but you're thinking about like, what the fuck did he just say? Because I can't understand anything, you know. And I just think that like the mumble rappers are like, I don't even consider that hip hop. They're just, I don't even know what the hell they are. I think that we're like,
hip hop was created to be the voice of a generation. People, like you said, people could tell their stories, could convey their messages through music. And you know what I'm saying? The stories of the streets and people's lives. It made people want to relate to these people through music. Nowadays, it's transitioned into some fucking half homosexual fucking wearing dresses and skirts and tight ass jeans show your ball imprints and shit. Like,
yeah, I mean, I don't like it. I mean, I guess like when you think about it, like, you know, when at some point every generation kind of went through that. The generation ahead of them always hates it, but I feel like at least in the other ones, they were still saying something, whether you liked it or not, or liked the style. And this one, they're like literally not saying anything at all. This is like random words strung together. And I'm hoping that like because I do feel like, you know, we've been stuck in the mumble rap for a minute. I think that, you know, the industry's always changing. I feel like we're probably getting towards the end of that, hopefully. Yeah. I hope so. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my friend just said it's like idiocracy is coming. That's true. It's probably just going to get dumber and dumber. For real.
Hey, next thing you know, this is going to be, I mean, some of them do that now. You know, they just make noise.
If you look at it from like an you know, I love all the like the parody videos people do of like the mumble rappers. Shit cracks me up. But I mean, if you look at it from like a more opportunistic point of view, it definitely leaves much more room for, you know, people like us or for you know, just talented artists in general to kind of like step up and do something. It's just trying to, you know, but I don't know. Like, I don't think I would want to be in the mainstream like that. Is that not that? Yeah. And that was like 4 minutes. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on with that shit now, dude.
About that. See, my generation was the gangster rap, was the baggy clothes, the hoodies, the hats and shit like that. And now we went to we went to that auto-tune era, which I thought was bad. It was bad enough, but I could deal with it.
Yeah, I don't mind, like, if it's used, like, sparingly, and, like, it's used to, like, accent us, like, a specific song, I don't mind it. But when it's, like, the entire song is auto-tuned and it's, like, every freaking song on the album, it's just, like, where's the talent in this? You're just speaking into, like, a vocoder. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, like,
anyone can do that. They got the fucking app on the phone that you can say anything and it just turns it into an auto-tune rap. Like, you're literally, you know, there's nothing to it. I mean, T-Pain, I guess, because he was one of the first ones that, like, started doing it heavily, so it worked for him, but, like, it needed to stop there.
Exactly. I mean, I'm starting to feel sorry for some of these younger generations of their musical, you know, their musical stuff. Like, my little sister's 13, and I hear some of the stuff on her playlist, and I'm just sitting there watching her, like, she's like Migos and all these dudes, and I'm just like,
yeah. Yeah, see, like, and I don't like it, and it's funny because it's like people are like, well, what the fuck do you listen to? Because you can't name but so many underground artists. You can't name none of the mainstream artists. I'm like, look, I just like the artists I like, and I just listen to the shit out of those artists. I was like, I'm just good with that. But like, basically, like, some of the beats on those songs I like. Like, I like some of, like, the trap music beats, but that's all I can really say for it. You know, it's like, you're in the club and you can hear a song about being in the club, but you don't necessarily like want to just like listen to that all the time. Like, and half the time, if you actually listen to the ones like Future and some of the ones that it's hard to understand, but they still do have words, they're really like kind of cries for help, for real. Like, don't worry about that, dude.
We're gonna go over to Put 'Em Up. Tell us about this song, Roxy.
This song, it was actually like, well, I just put it out. So I guess it was about a month ago. I just kind of sat down on my computer and I was just kind of like fucking with it. And I kind of made the beat accidentally. Like, I was just bored. I wasn't necessarily, once again, it wasn't one that I'd like really set out to do. So I made the beat and I was like, okay, let's go with this. But then I wanted to bring an artist in for this feature. And I really love Fuego's tonal quality in his voice. I felt like it fit the song perfectly. And I just wanted something that was just a club banger, you know, something that people could just get hyped to. And, I'm real happy with how it came out.
Yeah. Woo-woo. We'll be right back.
Woo-woo.
And we are live on Underground Wicked Radio, interviewing Roxxi Red. This is DJ Snickers. Easy, 606. Take the red question, fam.
I'm not asking her that fucking red question. I will ask her a different fucking question. That's cool. But I will not ask her that red question.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm almost scared of the question.
I will, damn it. I got my own special question for the end.
Okay.
Then I'll ask the fucking red question.
Well, you ask it then, mama boy. I'm going to ask my question.
Go for it.
Roxxi Red.
Yes.
Have you ever been donkey punched?
technically I have once, and it was terrible, and I was pissed.
Are you serious?
It wasn't like necessarily like a donkey punch, but it was definitely like I had no warning, and I was not happy about it. So yeah, I guess kind of that happened to me. Yeah.
Did you beat their ass?
I tried to. You're kind of like stuck at that point. Like, not so much you can do.
All right, Mama's boy, we're not going to ask the red question tonight, but you could take the final question before we hop off the air.
Okay. All right. Roxy, did you enjoy your interview?
Yes.
And will you come back to
Yes, I did.
Underground Wicked Radio?
I definitely would. Yeah, I had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys tonight.
Oh, yeah. Woo-woo.
Nice.
Woo-woo.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you forgot.
Thank you guys so much
Shout-outs.
for having me.
DJ Mama Slacker.
I forgot. Shout-outs and links. Go ahead and sit here, and you got the airway.
Okay. For once, I think I might. Hopefully, I remember my shout outs. I always end up shouting out, like, people that don't mean to forget everybody important. Okay. But now that I said that, I'm going to forget everybody. Okay. So, I want to shout out 215 Ninjas. They've always handled all my exclusives, like, ever since the blog they dropped. There's some cool-ass dudes. CPM and DJ Monstar with Broke Guy Circular Show. And, oh, jeez, now I'm slowing down already. I got like 5M. I want to give a shout-out to Fuego, the Spanish side, and to MC Horror, to, oh, shit, now I'm really on shit. Yeah, I'm like the worst at this shit, for real. Like, I need like to have like it written down. Underground Wicked Radio. Underground Wicked Radio. Well, always. Underground Wicked Radio. And let's see. Yeah, I told you like, and I just smoked. This is just unfair. Now I'm just. Yeah, okay. So not anybody at this point, they're gonna be like, thanks for making me the afterthought. I appreciate that. So, to everybody else, my friends and family, and people I've collabed with that know they probably should have got a shout out. Y'all know who you are. I love you guys. Fuck that all up. And then, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so RoxxiRed.com is my artist page. It's RXXI. If you type in 1X, you will get a totally different person. And yeah, I've planned that well. And so SoundCloud.com/RoxxiRedRXX, Facebook.com/RoxxiRed, Twitter.com/RoxxiRedMusic, YouTube.com/RoxxiRed. Everything is like regular except for the only ones that have music on the end is my Instagram and my Twitter, I believe.
Yeah. All right, fam.
Nice.
We'll be back Wednesday interviewing
Wait,
Zug
when
Island.
will we be back?
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
9 p.m. Zug Island. And Zug Island's manager's getting on. Joy.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be fun. All right, fam. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the views. It's almost at 1,000 views. I appreciate that. Thank you for the shares. I see everyone sharing the video. Something like 50 shares. Whoop, whoop. Everyone have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you again, Roxxi Red. You have a good night.